Hello friends, welcome back to VOWIAS. Welcome to the discussion on daily MCQ. Today is 2nd of February 2022 and now we are going to discuss 5 MCQs based on the current affairs. तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं. But before we begin, a small information. The PDF of the discussion will be available in our Telegram channel. Please join the Telegram channel. Sorry. Please join the Telegram channel by using the link which is given in the description and download it from there. Now let's look at the first question. First question is with regard to the International Monsoon Project Office. The first statement says it works under the leadership of World Climate Research Program and the World Weather Research Program. Second one, it will be located in Geneva, Switzerland. Which of the following are correct statements? A1 only, B2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D neither 1 nor 2. So if you see this International Monsoon Project Office, recently it was in news because the Union Minister of Science and Technology, who is the independent charge, has launched the International Monsoon Project Office at the Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology. So it is there in India. The second statement is directly wrong and the first statement is right. So here one only is the correct answer. Okay. So recently it was, as I said, recently it was launched by the Honorable Ministry of Union Minister of Earth Sciences, Ministry of State of Science and Technology. And it was built on the experience gained with the International Monsoon Project Office, hosted by the IITM during 2015 to 21, with the recognition that its mandate needs to be expanded to cover all monsoon research-related matters in the World Meteorological Organization programs. And its functions include supporting the activities of monsoon panel, supporting the monsoon-relevant activities. It is a step to, and also it's a major step towards making India a global hub for monsoon research and coordinating in seamless manner for addressing common and regional specific aspects of the monsoon around the world. It will give huge impetus to the global monsoon research, yielding mutual benefits to both the international and Indian research fraternity. Now let's look at the next question. The second question, Operation Ganga, sometimes seen in the news, is related to A, effective abatement of pollution of river Ganga, B, dolphin conservation, C, bring back Indians stranded in Ukraine, C, focus on poaching, transportation and illegal trade of live turtles. You have to choose the correct option. And the correct option is C, bring back stranded Indians in Ukraine. Recently, government launched this Operation Ganga program to evacuate Indians who are currently in Ukraine. As you know, the Ukraine-Russia conflict is going on and the Indian evacuation flights are operating from the neighboring countries like Romania and Hungary. The government also facilitated evacuation of stranded Indians from its borders crossing Romania, Hungary, Poland and Slovakia. Now let's go to the third question, which is with regard to SWIFT. SWIFT is a messaging network. First statement, SWIFT is a messaging network used by banks and financial institutions globally for quick and faultless exchange of information pertaining to financial transactions. Second one, SWIFT can hold deposits maximum up to 10 billion per country. Which of the following are correct? A1 only, B2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D neither 1 nor 2. So if you see the correct statement, SWIFT is basically a messaging network, Society for Worldwide International Financial Transactions. So Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Transactions. So if you see this SWIFT, it is a network but not a bank, so it does not hold deposits. So second statement is wrong, but first statement is right. So A1 only is the correct answer. So recently, as you know, because of the Russia-Ukraine conflict, the SWIFT was in news and the SWIFT ban was implemented on Russia. The US, Europe and several other Western nations are moving to exclude Russia from the SWIFT. So recently there was a ban, but they want to exclude Russia completely from SWIFT. SWIFT is the messaging network used by the banks and financial institutions globally for quick and faultless exchange of information pertaining to financial transactions. SWIFT was founded in the 1970s based on the ambitions and innovative vision of creating global financial messaging service and common language for international financial messaging. SWIFT does not actually move money. It operates as a middleman to verify information. So it's a network which verifies information and also provide messaging services to more than 11,000 banks in over 200 countries. It provides standardized and reliable communication to facilitate transactions, and it does not hold any deposits. It is based in Belgium and it is overseen by the central bank of 11 countries like Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, Netherlands, Sweden, Switzerland, UK, United Nations and Belgium. It delivers average of 40 million messages a day that includes orders and confirmation for payment, trade and currency exchanges. The SWIFT would bar countries or entities only if EU passes a sanction. SWIFT has 40% of its payments flown in US dollars. So these are things about SWIFT. Now let's look at the fourth question. So Karakattam is a form of folk dance performed mostly in Tamil Nadu at festivals, conferences, roadshows, and primarily in the Mariam festivals. Second one, only men can perform this dance on muddy grounds. You have to choose the incorrect statement. A1 only, B2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D neither 1 nor 2. Sorry. So here we have to choose the incorrect statement. The first one, if you see, it is the right statement because Karakattam belongs to Tamil Nadu. But second statement, if you see, it is a wrong statement because this is not performed on the muddy ground. See, if it is something which is performed in conferences, roadshows and all, how it can be performed in muddy ground only? So second statement is wrong. So first is right. A1 only is the correct answer. Recently, the Kerala Nattukala Kshema Sabha, which is an outfit that works for the promotion of local art in the state, has demanded that Karakattam be recognized as the agricultural art form of Kerala. Karakattam is a form of folk dance performed at festivals, conferences, roadshow, at Mariam festivals. It is one of the many creative traditions that owe their existence to Mariam, which is the rain goddess. While the dance form is not dying, it has undergone radical change in recent years and it has an agricultural link. It is because the Mariam Puja is held in the month of Medam after Makar Kotu, which is the harvest season in Kerala. It is considered to be the goddess of rain and it is mostly famous in Tamil Nadu and is also performed in Kerala as well. Both men and women can perform on this muddy ground, but it is performed in various things as well. Okay, now let's look at the next question. The fifth question, which is the previous year CSE question of 2016. What was the main reason for split in the Indian National Congress at Surat in 1907? A. The introduction of communism into Indian politics by Lord Minto. B. Extremists lack faith in capacity of moderates to negotiate with British government. C. Foundation of Muslim League. And D. Aurobindo Ghosh's inability to be elected as the president of the Indian National Congress. You have to choose the correct option, and the correct option is B. Extremists lack faith in the capacity of moderates to negotiate with the British government. So this is the main reason for the split in Surat in 1907. The Surat split is one of the important event that happened before independence because there was a split in the Congress and the moderates and extremists. They actually they got separated, and because of this Congress became weak. Later on, after only they united, the Congress again gained supremacy, and then they started to do all the activities for the independence. So Raj Bihari Ghosh, if you see, he was the president of the Surat session in 1907, and there was a split in Surat in 1907, and two main objectives placed by the extremists were Lala Lajpat Rai to be made as the president of Indian National Congress and demanded for the resolution of Swaraj, and these two demands were not accepted by moderates. Instead of Lala Lajpat Rai, the moderates supported Raj Bihari Ghosh as the president of Indian National Congress in 1907. Extremists lacked faith in the capacity of the moderates to negotiate with the British, and was the main reason for the split in the Indian National Congress in 1907. Right, so this is the information about this. So now, just a small information before I leave. As you know, we provide Vision Prelims Test Series Summary and Vision Monthly Magazine Summary. You can subscribe to both of these summaries at just rupees 1440 if you are a new student, and at just rupees 1280 if you are an old student. You're getting flat 20% off if you are an old student, and you're getting flat 10% off if you are an old student, and this offer is valid till March 6. Please do make the best use of this and ensure that you clear prelims with flying colors. So that's it guys from our side. I'll see you again tomorrow with 5 more MCQs. Till then, keep studying and stay tuned. Jai Hind.